Can you put your finger on what's not clicking or what wasn't clicking tonight here on the defensive end?
I think tonight it was all about the beginning or end of quarters. Well, we was up 15, 27-12 in the first quarter. We didn't end the quarter the right way. It was only up 7. And then the same thing in the end of the second quarter. We had a nice lead, and we end up being down at the end of the half. And the same thing with the fourth quarter. You know, we up 7, and they go on a 12-0 run or whatever the run was. So it was a game of runs, and you know, we got to figure out a way when it become a thunderstorm. We got to kind of weather the storm, and I think we did a good job of that tonight.
You typically call that the championship DNA that you guys find when you're able to close out games. How do you get back to that?
We'll be better. We gotta be more detailed on what we need to do to execute the game plan offensively and defensively. And if we do that, it's close to 48 minutes, then we're gonna give ourselves a chance to win.
You mentioned the start of the second quarter, start of the fourth quarter. That's usually you. It was flip-flop tonight with Kyrie going that way. Do you know why that was?
No, I'm not sure. I think it was just the flow of the game, the feel of the game from coach, and that's how it went.
Is that something that you guys are anticipating as the rest of this regular season goes on, like trying to experiment with different combinations?
I don't think it was an experiment. I just think it was the flow of the game tonight. I mean, the lineup that we had at the end of the third, we had it flowing. We had the ball moving. Channing was knocking down shots. I was getting to the lane, creating for others, and we had a great end to that quarter. So, that's the feel of the game that T-Lou had right there, and it was the right call. We ended up going up 7 in the quarter. So, and obviously I needed to take a break playing the whole quarter at that point.
Yourself, you got the hip pointer. What's the truth going to be like between now and Saturday?
I just got to get myself ready to play. Very sore. I would wish this on anybody, but I got to be ready to play on Saturday. So it's around-the-clock treatment from the time we get on this plane all the way to Orlando until Saturday. So I'll be all right.
Your minutes are always debated by people, and obviously you know your body well. You know what you're doing. What's the struggle like in terms of you need to get some time to rest throughout the course of a game? You're going to play 48, but if the team could use you out there.
I just got to trust the coaching staff. I got to trust my teammates. That's what I've always done my whole career. Some games is going to be games where I would wish I was out there while a team are making a run like tonight. But in some games, our team, put together a run of our own, and I'm sitting on the bench. So, just trust my teammates that they're going to make the right plays, and hopefully it comes out for the best of us.
You managed to get to the rim all night long. 7 dunks matches a career high for you. But that 7th one, did that surprise you or impress you? The look on your face?
No, it's just trying to be aggressive and attack the rim and put some pressure on the defense. And I was able to get into the lane. My outside shot wasn't going for me tonight, so I'm able to switch off and go somewhere else. And that's the beauty of me working on all facets of my game. That as well as I've been shooting the 3-ball this year, when it didn't go down tonight, I'm able to switch and get into the paint. And my teammates did a great job. Tristan hit me with a bounce pass for a dunk. D. Will hit me with a pass for a dunk. And then some of them just came out dribble penetration. I had for myself to be able to finish.
Good. Turn the tide in the fourth quarter.
Some of their pressure had something to do with it, but a lot of it had to do with my mistakes going in the fourth. Not necessarily setting the tone and really coming out and making a stand, especially with a 7-point lead. In order for us to be great, we got to be good all across the board, and I got to demand more out of myself as well as out of my teammates. But it starts in that fourth quarter. There's a swing action. That's an automatic shot. I turn the ball over. They get a 3 out of it to Reggie Bullock. I take 2, semi-tough shots. They go on a little bit of run, and then they go 84-80. And then that's where the tie started to end. The momentum was in their favor. So it can't happen again.
Do you sense you faced a team tonight that was obviously desperate? I mean, they're in the fight of their lives to, hold on to a playoff spot?
Yeah, I mean, they had a tough loss up in Indiana. A couple guys played well. And tonight they played desperation basketball with as well as with the intent to execute. Andre was doing his normal things, being on the rim, being physical, and Reggie was attacking downhill and hitting some tough floaters and some tough shots. So they made timely buckets as well as going in the fourth when we tried to make a comeback, but it shouldn't have gotten to that point. So going forward, just got to be better.
When LeBron's out of the game and you're in there leading the group, is there a recognition to that juncture of the game? Like any time he checks out, do you get what I'm aiming at? Like, we spoke about a couple games ago that when he doesn't play, period, that you have to look for more scoring opportunities. But when he plays in the game and then subs out, and then you are leading the unit, does your mentality shift at all? Is there anything you have to do differently?
No, man, I think that we've been doing a great job of just the way our subbing patterns have been going. But tonight it kind of flip-flopped. I came out with about 2:55 left, and Bron finished the first, and then I started the second. And then we flip-flopped again in the third quarter, where he finished the third, and then I started the fourth. Being in that position, just got to be even more well-prepared for whatever T. Lue is throwing out there, and just be able to execute and be able to demand excellence from the guys that I have on the floor, and just really playing with a great pace and defensively being solid. And, tonight I didn't set the tone, so